so. Put your hands together. You're in love. You are adorable when you are in love. Ow! You're insane.
Yeah, wowie, 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 wowie.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. There's so much salt and destruction that is happening right now for the left. They are so fake. They're so fraudulent. They're so illegitimate. Everything about them is astroturfed. They're not the majority in the country. They do not have real supporters. Real people don't actually back them. And the people that they had trotted out to endorse Kamala, well, they were all paid. And we've been telling you that on this program, but now we're seeing some stunning results, ladies and gentlemen, from Kamala Harris's financials, and you won't believe who was raking it in. I want to begin by saying something. You cannot fake authenticity. You cannot fake actual culture. You can't fake people wanting to be part of a movement. When your favorite artist or your favorite sports team comes to town, you show up for them. You often pay a ticket. At the very least, they're not paying you to be there, right? You're their fan. You're part of their movement. They're the creator, much like Donald Trump is the creator of culture here. All these Gen Z chicks, football stars doing the Trump dance. Guys, this is what creation looks like, and it's what actual, real authenticity and a true authentic movement actually looks like. People joyous and proud to be a part of it. Of course, they're proud to be part of the majority of America. Country not lost. You can actually see, you could see what America looks like from space. Zoom out. You live in a red country or blue country? We just got New Mexico there. We're gonna work on New Mexico there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why people like NFL superstar Nick Bosa wears a MAGA hat, got fined for it. Where he went and crashed an interview and did a MAGA hat on air, was fined $12,000, and his response was to do the Donald Trump dance after a sack. Look at this. He goes through, okay, gets the sack, and hit it. There you go. That's the dance. Look at the entire defensive line here. The Trump dance. That's in Nancy Pelosi's San Francisco 49ers. The Nancy Pelosi's team is doing the Donald Trump dance. You can't fake it, man. You cannot fake this. That's real love right there, okay? We've been telling you about this. I mean, you have, of course, real love all across. You know, nobody's paying Patrick Mahomes' mom to wear a MAGA hat, right? But they are paying the left. We've been talking about this for a while. We've been saying there's no way in hell that this is authentic.
We hope you keep fighting for us and the country we deserve to have. Thank you so much. Thank you. To find out more about how you can register or where you can vote.
Wow, listen to her read right off the teleprompter. How embarrassing. I mean, we have covered how there was a teleprompter there during Kamala Harris's interview. Did Kamala, you can see it right there, deserved, you see, we deserve to live in. Look at that prompter rolling. Did Kamala read off the prompter? We know, as a matter of fact, that some of the videos used were from Trump supporters, and they did not agree to actually being in this Kamala paid-for Oprah ad. There are some people that are quite upset about it. They called it an advertisement for Kamala, and it actually was an advertisement for Kamala. Check this out. Here we go. Kamala Harris paid Oprah Winfrey $1 million during her failed presidential campaign. So Oprah Winfrey's a billionaire. And she's getting paid millions. And the Democrats who are donating to Kamala, whatever ones they might have left, they probably, most of them, impoverished, scraping around for their last $5 to donate to Kamala. I mean, they were mentally ill people that did this. Kamala has other billionaire donors, but nonetheless, Kamala Harris's donations, let's call the legitimate one, because I know there are lots of illegitimate ones in Act Blue that needs to be investigated immediately. But Kamala Harris's donors, you're donating to give billionaire Oprah another $1 million to add another decimal to Oprah's net worth? This is what you're doing? Really? Do they know this? No one's ever going to vote for a Democrat ever again. Kamala Harris paid Oprah Winfrey $1 million to help her failed presidential campaign that cost $1.2 billion. Winfrey's Harpo Productions received $1 million from the Harris campaign in October after Winfrey hosted a star-studded town hall event for the vice president, the Washington Examiner reports. Winfrey also participated in Democrats' last campaign rally in Philadelphia the night before the election alongside Lady Gaga, Ricky Martin, and Katy Perry. Apparently that show cost $20 million. Harris reportedly spent $100,000 to build a set for an October appearance on Call Her Daddy, where she sat down with Alex Cooper. In total, the Harris campaign spent $1.2 billion on the race. Trump team spent $750 million, so much, much less. Harris campaign spent hundreds of millions of dollars in staffing. I think the Trump campaign spent like $10 million. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but in like the context of modern day politics, it actually isn't. This appearance, by the way, they paid $100,000 for this set. This set is garbage. Looks like a Kinko's. It looks like an Office Depot set. What the hell is going? Who? This is clearly. I mean, clearly, this is just total corruption. People are just getting paid off asinine amounts of money. They're just like paying Kamala's friends millions of dollars. Kamala blew 6 figures on set for disastrous podcast. Goodness gracious. Harris campaign and affiliated PACs spent $2.3 billion just to lose in a landslide. What a joke. What a mess. This is interesting. According to the report, the Examiner campaign spent 6 figures on building out the set. The outlet reported that it was filmed inside of a hotel room in Washington, D.C., with crews building out the set to imitate Cooper's actual set in Los Angeles. So Kamala Harris, who's from Los Angeles, who's from California, couldn't just go to California to film a podcast. She went to California like every weekend to go raise money from people on the Diddy list. Goodness, what a mess. What a disaster. Kamala Harris spent $1 billion and still losing. What the F? Democrats rage over Kamala Harris wasting all of their money. Can you imagine donating to Democrats? What the F? A former Biden staffer infuriated by the Harris team excuses. How did you spend $1 billion and not win? It's so great. The clear fraudulence of all of this is so glorious when you go back and actually look at
You don't
clips.
show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
Oh, God, just come on. How many people burned their entire careers on this? How many people burned all of their reputation on this? I'm surprised, says Donald Trump, that Democrats who fought hard and vigilant in the fight in the 2020 presidential election, raising record amounts of money, didn't have lots of money left over. Now they're being squeezed by vendors. Whatever we can do to help them in this difficult period, I would strongly recommend we as a party, for the sake of desperately needed unity, do. We have lots of money left over. Our biggest asset in the campaign was earned media. It doesn't cost very much. Make America great again. Again and again and again, we saw clips like this. Kai Cenat, he's one of the biggest streamers on earth, freaking out because the Kamala Harris campaign kept pressuring them. Kept pressuring them into doing interviews. We'll pay you. We'll give you bags and bags and bags of money. We'll pay you. We'll pay you. Pay you. Man, Donald Trump didn't need to pay nobody. Tim Dillon calling it out perfectly, man. Calling it out perfectly. Taylor Swift is the biggest celebrity endorsement any politician can get. It didn't work. Nobody cared. Nobody cared about Oprah. Nobody cared about George Clooney. Nobody cared about these people because they're sick of it. Perfect. Tim Dillon, who lives in Hollywood and stars in movies alongside Lady Gaga, right? Call it like it is. Here we go.
Taylor Swift is the biggest celebrity endorsement any politician can get. It didn't work. No one cared. Didn't matter. No one gave a shit. No one gave a shit about Oprah. Nobody cared about George Clooney. Nobody cared about any of these people. Nobody cared about any of these people because people are sick of it. People are sick of it. They know George Clooney doesn't get them. How stupid would you have to be to think that George Clooney had your best interest at heart when you're waiting to get discounted food from the church? Is that comforting when you're on a line to get discounted food from the church? Who Taylor Swift, a trillionaire, thinks you should vote for? Do you think, and all these people are like, well, the women are going to come out because of abortion. Apparently not. Apparently, a more salient issue is food. Who can afford food? That's apparently a more salient issue than abortion. But they're imagining that these women with children and a husband who are waiting in line at a food bank are getting a text from Taylor Swift, and these women go, God, I want to feed my kids, but what I really want to do right now is have an abortion. I just want to have an abortion. I'm hungry. Mommy, we're hungry. Shut up. I want to have an abortion. I've been in traffic for a half hour. Mommy, we're hungry. Why are the interest rates so high? I imagine they're very smart, the kids. Why are the rates so high? Shut up. Your mother just got a text from Taylor Swift, and Taylor made a good point. And now I'm going down to the clinic. I want an abortion. That's all I care about is abortion. I want an abortion! Mommy! We just want waffles. Waffles are $40, but an abortion is free.